This is like so stupid. Like, why can't I just like stay home and like make my music videos?
You're wasting your time by trying to make it in the music industry. Besides, you'll never be as famous as me.
Well, these jobs are stupid. I want a job that's at least like something that has to do with my hobbies.
Okay, what are your hobbies?
Well, I like TV and sleeping and shopping and making music videos and singing and dancing and acting and Ed Westwick.
How about for now we find you a realistic job?
Have you heard me sing What Is This Feeling from Wicked?
You need a job! You're hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars in debt.
Yeah, well, like...
If your debt problems are primarily due to unemployment or underemployment, then you're not alone. Loss of work was cited as the leading cause of consumer bankruptcies during 2009.
I didn't lose my job. I'm just waiting for my big break.
I ordered a case of 200 Bibles the other day. They should be here soon.
I ordered a Chinese bonsai plant.
Oh, honey, why?
They're good for the environment.
I really don't think we have enough money to waste on Japanese bonanzas.
It's Chinese bonsai, and if we don't have enough money for that, then how are we going to pay for 200 Bibles?
Oh, honey, I'm so disappointed in your attitude.
Well, we need money. You know that I don't get that much money from teaching, and you definitely don't get paid from working at the church.
I get paid in blessings. Are you saying you'd rather have money than blessings?
Yes! If we can't just do this, then we might have to have a divorce.
When couples separate or divorce, their combined incomes remain the same. But now that same income supports two separate households with two sets of living expenses.
For custodial parents who don't receive timely support payments, the financial burden can be overwhelming and unavoidable.
Conversely, a surviving spouse may find herself struggling to make ends meet when the household income suddenly decreases, but the household expenses and the outstanding debt load remains the same.
Death and divorce often lead to financial troubles and even bankruptcy.
Did you know that 2 out of every 3 debtors who have filed for bankruptcy have suffered a significant period of unemployment or job interruption the 2 years before they have filed?
These are people who have been downsized.
Outsized into lesser jobs.
Unemployed.
Or in an independent contractor status that carried no benefits and for many weeks carried no income.
People who file for divorce are more likely to file for bankruptcy.
Women who are currently divorced have a 300% greater likelihood of being in bankruptcy this year alone than their cohorts who are single or who are married.
About 1 in 5 of the debtors who filed for bankruptcy identify themselves as having significant medical debt before they filed for bankruptcy and identify this as the source of their problems.
When life happens, budgets and goals they support need to be immediately re-examined.
My life is like so stressful.
While it is sometimes difficult to recognize when conditions in the workplace, in one's family, or with one's personal health are beginning to change for the worse, signs can often be seen in a detailed analysis of expenditures.
It is not uncommon for individuals and families who have lost loved ones due to death or divorce or lost employment to experience emotions of despair, denial, depression, anger, resentment, and bewilderment.
Depending upon the circumstances surrounding the event, people often go through the motions of daily life without really thinking about what they're doing. They're just trying to get through the day.
People often continue paying for items no longer needed or can no longer be afforded, when one of the first things that should be done is to sit down and carefully review and evaluate your spending plan.
It is really easy to accumulate thousands and thousands of dollars of debt.
Debts fall into 3 categories: unsecured, priority, and secured.
The first category is unsecured debts. These are debts for which no collateral is required. Unsecured debts are sometimes called consumer debt. Examples of unsecured debts are credit cards in collection, medical bills, non-card accounts in collections, signature loan, student loan, and utility loan.
The second category is priority debts. Priority debts are governmental or court-ordered debts that must be paid. Examples of priority debts are alimony, child support, restitution, and state income tax.
The third category is secured debts. These are debts for which collateral can be taken by the lender or creditor if the debt is not paid as agreed upon. Examples of secured debts are mortgages, home equity loans, vehicle loans, furniture and appliance loans, margin accounts, property tax, and mechanics lien.